Evening, Mark.
Good evening, John. Nice you to join me. Good evening, John. Nice you to join me.
Good evening.
Good evening, ARG. How's things?
Everything is well, my friend, preparing for a storm that's coming my way tomorrow.
Oh, storm? Bloody hell, mate, that doesn't sound good. Oh dear, it's disconnected me. Can somebody invite me again, please? Disconnected me from the league. Oh shit. Messenger.
Error on my side. Lol, you have an assistant.
who's my assistant?
The voice reading your comments, mate.
Oh, right, sorry mate, I need to turn that down. It should be off now. Jason thinks she's sexy.
Ha ha ha. Only 12 GT in the second time. Anyone missing?
We did have 14 guys.
An unbranded lobby.
Yeah, we did have 14 before we came back into here, so it may well need to be unranked. Don't know who's missing? We've got 2 bumper cars. We've got Jason. Marcus isn't here. Yes, is he not? Yes, Marcus is here. I'm going to Irvine, Chuckle Brothers. Who's missing? 2 guys missing. Oops. Alright guys, gonna have to go to a unranked lobby because 2 people haven't made it into here. So we're gonna have to set up an unranked lobby with everybody. It's gonna take a little time, so just bear with us. 5 minutes. We'll get that sorted out for you. So guys, we're just heading on into the unranked lobby now. We're just getting this set up. So we will be with you very shortly. Set myself as a spectator on there. Got T2, the B2, NFC Irvine, Amagoon and Bumper Car Ben. I shall send a few invites myself. Got 10 players over the 14 back in now. Just whilst we're sitting around waiting for these guys to get into the lobby, I shall just run through the standings, which you have Short Marcus in the Williams with 25 points. Second place we've got Daz Blade in the Mercedes with 18 points. Chuckle Brothers heading on up there. P3 in the Racing Point with 15 points. 13 points NUFC Irvine. Joel with 10. Simon Jr. with 8. Chartman with 6. Russef with 4. Gronfeld 2. And the last is Navi Rapture with a point. So we know of the...
Send you several invites in case you lose connection, buddy.
Cheers, mate, thank you. Thank you for that. My connection should be okay. I think the game just had a massive wobbler there and kicked everybody out by the looks of it. Only a couple of minutes left for people to join. Obviously it wasn't enough time for everyone to get back in to the session. So it's going to be an unranked lobby. Please make sure you pick your correct vehicles and what you're meant to be in. And we can get the race on the way. Thank you for the invites, John. In case I do get kicked, I'll hopefully be able to join into one of those. Looking forward to this race. We've got a full grid of really good drivers in here. We've got some very fast drivers and some fast drivers. Very good lobby. It's a very fast tier to be in, is this, from Mr. JFX lad to T2 the B2. We've got short markers, Jim Bob, Bumper Car Ben, Chuckle Brothers, Benjamin. I mean, there's just no splitting hairs in these guys whatsoever. It's just gonna be absolutely anybody's race. NUFC Irvine, the full grid, the absolute full grid. I won't lie. It's just anybody in this lobby right here could win this. It's going to be really good racing. I've got a good feeling about this one tonight.
Is the grid full?
The grid has 15 in now. 15 of 20, so I don't know if it's counting me. It shouldn't do because I'm a spectator.
For a part-timer.
Well, that's not up to me. It is Marcus's tier. Jason's racing in here, so ARG is asking the question: is he allowed to join, guys? If he is, send him an invite. I can't take that one. I can't take that one on board myself. We've got 16 people in here now, which is looking a lot better. ARG has asked to be a reserve guy, so if you want him in, I'll let you guys decide, Marcus and Jason, if you want to put him in there. Entirely up to you, boys. But he is asking the question on the stream. So this is looking a bit better still. Obviously we've got 16 of 22 in here now. 22 of 20, sorry. I was just looking at the bloody grid there on the left hand side of my screen. I apologise. ARG is in. I'm not sure what car you'd like him to pick, guys. If you want to put it in the chat, I can tell him which car to go in. Not sure what vehicle you want him to pick. I'm sure he's not sure himself. So let's put 17 of 20 racing car drivers. He's going to make it good for a nice qualifying, nice fast pace, some medium setters, some very fast soft setters to go around this track. Probably looking at about 114 laps on this circuit. 114s, high or low, you're going to be looking pretty pacey, which is good. ARG's gone into the Williams, right, guys? I think that the admins would like you to ready up, so let's press them ready buttons and let's get going. Ready up, gentlemen. Very nice. Very nice. I hope these bloody servers aren't out, guys, 'cause everybody's spinning so much on these load-ups. Aha. Right. A formal hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hungary, ahead of this Thursday night tier race. Like I said earlier, some very, very fast drivers and some fast drivers in this league. It's absolutely going to be absolutely immense tonight to watch these guys. Get some telemetry up and see who's going to be coming out first to set a lap. We've got a Racing Point going out the end of the pit, I think. So we'll see when the camera kicks in where it's going to take me. Guys coming out now. There we go. Another Rapture's coming out the pits. I think that must have been Amaguna. I'm going to sit on board on his outlap to warm those. He's coming out on the medium tyres there, so he's looking to set a fast lap on these mediums in that Racing Point. Should be very pacey, Amaguna. So we've got quite a few people coming out on their outlap now. Navid Rapture, Russell, ARG, Simon Jr., Grunfeld, Short Marcus, all on their outlap. Chuckle Brothers are also on their outlap too. Let's just see what people's tyres they've got fitted. Short Marks on mediums, Amaguna mediums, Jim Bob mediums, and T2 the B2. Hi Jason, how's it going, mate? You alright? Like I said, we'll sit on board with Amaguna just coming round the first straight. Going on to TV podcast, see how he's doing. The first corner down in the second gear, pulling it round. Oh, just a little bit. He's giving a bit too many beans, I'm afraid, on that corner. Navi Rapture next on the Mercedes Benz. Let's take a look at him. This is Hot Lab. He's took that very nicely down in third gear. Gets the DRS nice and straight, coming towards a sweeping left-hand bend. Runs a little bit wide, a little bit of a lock up there. Bring it round. Let's keep it a little bit right. That's it. Gives it a kick around. No, he's lost it. He's lost it. Navi Rapture has crashed it, unfortunately. So Bo Russell in the Ferrari keeps it, just avoiding that Mercedes on the right hand side of the track there. Through the chicane. Down at fourth gear, trying to keep it tight. It's a very difficult chicane, out of the chicane in that, to be honest. If you don't get the right line, you've absolutely naffed your lap up. Amaguna does a 119.7, which which is nowhere near the pace where we're going to need to be. Gronfeld 1:15.3, that's a little bit more like it in the Alfa Romeo there. T2 the B2 just coming down to the last two corners now in that Renault, in the Bumblebee Renault, full yellow colours, on the medium tyres, a little bit wide going in there. Chuckle Brothers 1:14.8 is a very nice lap, gentlemen, very nice lap. T2 the B2 comes over the line and he's just starting his fast lap. I do apologise for that, I thought he was on his fast lap. See if anybody else is on a flyer. Bumper Car Ben is on the soft tyres. Coming across now to start his lap also. So T2's absolutely giving it big licks around this track in this Renault. On the medium tyres. We'll sit on board and see what sort of lap time you can set. His teammates set at 1:18.0. NUFC Irvine. He'll definitely want to be running in the top 3, T2, without a doubt. Coming down to the final 3 corners, third gear, foot to the floor, down into second gear to get that extra rotation on the front of the vehicle there. Coming around, coming to hit the DRS zone to get that extra speed down the home straight. And he's done a 1:16. He won't be happy with that. He'll want to be going again on the mediums. Short Marcus is cutting some grass. Not sure what he's doing over there, but that is not the racing line to be taken. Invalidation on his lap. I can't see his fuel, unfortunately. I don't know if he's on a hot lap or... Mr. GFX lad in the McLaren has done a 1:15.9. He'll be wanting to improve on that. I know he can do 1:14.3s. Half the grid set a lap from 1 to 10. Max is coming round to do a hot lap on these soft tyres by the looks of things. Jim Bob's on the out lap on the medium tyres as well. I'm going to set a very, very nice lap on the mediums with a 1:15.2. Somebody's on the left hand side of the track there, I've just seen, in the Alfa Romeo. We'll sit on board with Short Marks in this Williams and see how he gets on with his hot lap on the softs. He's just overcooked that corner ever so slightly. Coming down to the sweeping left hand bend right now. Keeps that very neat and tight. He gets the power down on that Williams rear end. Got some very good downforce going on the back of that wing on that Williams. You need to kick this down just one gear and just flick the steering to the left and hope it sticks to the ground. Keep away from that sausage curb, as I found out yesterday, because one wheel on there and you are going into the wall and you will have no front wing left whatsoever. This is very nice. Slight lock up on the left hand front wheel there. Bringing it around nice and tidy. Knocks it down into 6, just that bit of rotation for that little straight on the back there. Should be going down into third gear around this corner. There he goes. Little lock up from the right hand side, but nothing to worry about. Takes it around that corner, third gear, gets his foot down. Bringing around the final corner, let's see what he can set. He's currently in last without setting a lap at this moment in time. Over the line, and he puts it on pole position with a 1:14.1, which is a very nice lap on those soft tyres. Just take a look at down the grid and see who else is on these flying laps. Simon Jr. in the Alpha Tower has just run it wide and he's took his front wing off, unfortunately. Let's keep an eye out. Jim Bob is also in an Alpha Tower in the middle of the track. Yellow sector 1. We've got Jim Bob just is invalidated, unfortunately. Just that tyre's just gone on the wrong side of that line right there. Benjamin's invalidated his lap, just cutting that corner there. Chuckle Brothers are on a flyer as well by the looks of things on the soft tyres. They managed just to keep it within the track limits there, I believe. There is a yellow sector 1, 2 and 3. Hopefully it's just letting people past. Let's take a look, see if we can find some action for you guys. We've got Mr. JFX Land, looks like he's gearing up for a hot lap right here. Let's sit on board with this gentleman and see what he can do. Nicely taken, some good traction going down on the tarmac there with them rear wheels. Very nice corner that, very nice and tidy. Could have given a good few tenths going through that sweeping left right there. Bring it up to the tricky corner, catches a lot of people out. He's just kept it within the track limits there. Down into 4th gear to get that rotation on that McLaren. That's a very nice chicane turn, is that? That's absolutely beautiful. Keeps it nice and tight left, keeps it nice and tight right. That is exactly how you need to be taking those corners. They can gain you 3-4 tenths almost if you get that right. Just a little bit of a kick up in a gear there. This looks like a very, very tidy lap indeed from Mr. JFX Lad. Round the second to last corner. Yep, that is very, very good traction as well. It seems to be sticking very well, this vehicle, for him at the moment of time. Brings it down the home straight, and he's going to come over the line in P3 with a 1:15 dead almost. 1:15.001. So he is literally... he's 9 tenths off P1, but only 2 tenths off of P2 off the Chuckle Brothers. And we still have 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in this qualifying session. We've got Rusev coming around on the soft tyres now. Let's see what he can do. Off on his hot lap in the Ferrari. It's a very tricky corner that. It's a very fine line between putting your foot down and spinning your car around. Runs a little bit wide there, not got quite enough depth in the corner to get the time it's going to be needed, unfortunately. It just doesn't seem to got the downforce, to be honest. Doesn't seem to have the downforce. ARG in the Williams is on his hot lap as well, I believe. If he's not, he's warming these tyres up very good. Just messed that chicane up a little bit, to be honest. On board with RR3 Chartman now in the Alfa Romeo, currently set a 1:18.9 lap time. He won't be happy with that. He will be wanting to get some seconds knocked off that lap time without a doubt. Three corners from the start finish line now. Bring it round in 3rd gear. Down into 3rd gear for the sweeping left. Down onto the home straight. Nice and smooth around the right way. Just keep away from that curb a little bit. Coming over the line. Starting his hot lap now. Let's sit on board with RR3 Chartman. Nope, he's backed out. He's decided not to go for it. Simon Jr., Jovan and Benjamin 4454 are still yet to set a lap. Simon Jr. looks like he's going for it now, and Benjamin's certainly going for it. Let's sit on board with that Red Bull and see what he's got in his pocket. Second to last corner. down onto the home straight. See what he's going to be doing here. Bring it over the line to start on his hot lap. Let's have a look and see what he can do in this Red Bull. Hopefully expecting good things. Very nice, very nice. Gets that DRS open straight away. Give him that extra few tenths of a second. Keep this nice and tight. That's very, very nice. Get the power down straight away. This is the tricky corner. Just need to flick it just to the left. Oh, he's lucky not to get an invalidation there, if I'm totally honest with you. That could have quite easily been an invalidation, but he's managed to survive that. We all do need a little bit of luck sometimes to get us them hot laps in, to get us up that grid, get us towards the front of that grid, get us a good start. Last 3 corners for Benjamin 4454. Not invalidated on that corner, which is quite easily done. Second to last corner. Coming around the last corner onto the home straight now. Should be coming probably about a 1:16, I would think. 1:16.7, which takes him to P12. We have got 2 minutes 59 left in the qualifying session. Jovan and Simon Jr. still not set a lap, not through want of trying. Chuckle Brothers are out again. They're going to be one in that pole position. Mr. GFX lad is also out. Looks like he's coming around onto his hot lap, looking very close to that barrier. Get as much speed as he can out of that exit. He's hungry for this. He's really hungry for this. He knows in his own pocket he can do 1:14.3s. He wants to be further down them 1:14s as far as he possibly can. He knows he's got the skill to get this time shredded. He gets a purple sector 1. Just needs to keep his head down and get on with it. Just keep it the best he can. Just takes a little bit too much curb, but if that's his line, that's his line. He's giving up. He's going to probably cool down and go again, to be honest. But that first sector was second to none. Chuckle Brothers currently in P5, coming through the chicane. I'm a little bit jittery in that gearbox for some reason. Whether it's the car glitching, I don't know, but the gearbox seems to be flicking about some. I don't know why. Going down the home straight, we've got a yellow sector 1 flag. So the Chuckle Brothers are setting off on their hot lap now. Need to keep it nice and neat and tidy, because they have dropped all the way down to P6 from P2. We've got short markers 1:14.1, T2 to B2 1:14.2, NUFC Irvine 1:14.5, then you've got a 1:14.6 from Gronfeld, Bumper Car Ben 1:14.7, Chuckle Brothers 1:14.8. So, jeepers creepers, there's very, 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 very close at the top of this leaderboard. And Mr. GFX lad will not be happy. He wants to be up there with the best. He wants to be up there with the best. And he's more than capable of doing so. Quality time, we've got 1 second left. The quality is over now, so it's now or never, gentlemen. Now or never. Chuckle Brothers coming over the line in P6. Mr. GFX lad is going to finish up in P7. Amaguna is still on the track, on the mediums. Let's see where he's going to end up. Nope, he's not going to do it. He's going to come P8. Jim Bob P9. Russell P10, who is facing the wrong direction for some reason. So your pole sitter is going to be Short Marcus by the looks of things. Joe Van through not want of trying, hasn't managed to set a lap time, unfortunately for him. He did try, but did not succeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your top 10 right there. It's going to be a very, very good, interesting race. I don't know about you guys, but I am really, really, really excited for this race. Because, holy smokes, the racers in this league are absolutely on fire. We've probably got the fastest tier on the Thursdays than probably any other tier going, to be honest. I think the only person missing is probably Paul Jones Jr. And as Marcus would say, probably Harry as well. It should be an absolute phenomenal start to the race. Got everybody in the top 7 on softs, and then we've got medium, medium, soft. So we've got 2 starters on the mediums, which is Amaguna and Jim Bob on the mediums. It's going to give that little slight advantage of a longer run, because them softs probably won't last very long on a tyre eating track like this. But I am very much so looking forward to this race. It's going to be fantastic. So this is the spot where the gentlemen on the track, we're going to be doing the formation lap first, obviously. If it's been turned on, I'm not sure if they'll have remembered. I'm hoping they have. They'll pick the strategies. It's normally soft hard on this track. So we shall see what sort of strategy these gentlemen take for their advantage. So, gentlemen, let's get ready. Yes, we are doing a formation lap, which is good. Gives me a chance to set up my bits and pieces to see what's going on. So I can manage to set up all my camera angles and stuff to give you guys the best footage I can. And like I keep saying, I am really looking forward to this race, because I know I keep mentioning it over and over again, but the guys in this league are absolutely phenomenal. They really are. We've got such a good league going here. with the guys that are in this tier and every other tier across the 4. Fantastic drivers, utmost respect for everybody for joining us in this league. It's brilliant. So we've got George Russell, i.e. Short Marcus in P1. Got the 2 Renaults just behind. Alfa Romeo of Gronfeld. Bumper car bed in Red Bull. Chuckle Brothers in the BWT Racing Point. Then we've got McLaren and Lando Norris, Mr. GFX lad in 7th. Amaguna in 8th. I believe he was on the mediums. Jim Bob was also on the mediums, and Russell is on the softs behind those guys. In the Ferrari, I believe Russell was. Then we've got the guys pushing up the rear. Navarapture in the Mercedes. Benjamin 4454, very pacey. ARG can pull it out of the bag. Chartman in the Alfa Romeo, he can pull the thing or two off. Simon Jr. is a very fast driver. And we've got Jovan, who unfortunately didn't manage to set a lap, so he might be the bit of a bogeyman behind there. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for these lights. 4, 5 lights. And away we go on the Hungarian Grand Prix. We are off and away. The Gronfeld has gone up to P1 on my screen for some reason, but he really hasn't. Coming around that first corner. Let's take a look a bit further down. It seems to be pretty clean at this moment in time. I can't see anything coming across my screen. Sorry guys, my telemetry is going all over the place. It says ARG is in the first place. Up 12 positions apparently. Not sure what's going on here, but we'll keep with it. We have got a safety car. What has gone on there? Let's take a look at down the grid. We have got the Chuckle Brothers in the wall, unfortunately. But they're down, but they're not out. So if they come back in and get them hard tyres on, they can be moving. ARG is in P1. How the heck has that happened? Well, it has. So that has mixed the grid up very, very much so. Really has. Mr. GFX lad's got up P6 up position. ARG's up 12 positions. Mr. GFX lad is coming in. He must have some sort of damage on his vehicle. T2 the B2 also in the pits. Oh, Jesus, nearly hit him. Marks has stayed out. ARG has stayed out. This is all messed up. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why does it say in P4? I have no idea. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a little confused with the standings. At the moment, the game is absolutely broken. But I'm sure it will sort itself out and I'll be able to commentate properly when it comes to that time. RR3 Sharpman in P6 behind his teammate Gronfeld. Let's take a look at the Chuckle Brothers, see what's happened to them. They're on the soft tyre. Oh, God knows what's going on with this game. Right, now we've gone back to ARG leader rather than P4 above his name for some reason. Marcus, oh Marcus, steady on my friend, steady on. Holy smokes. Almost spun under safety car then, nearly did a George Russell on me. Chuckle's in P7, so they can't have got any wing damage because they've not made a stop. And then we've got from 8 down over, all made one stop. Jason's gone on the hard tyre, a very sensible option. So we shall see what happens here, because these soft runners will have to pit pretty sharpish, to be honest. I mean, I'm talking with the next 7 laps for the soft runners. Mind you, ARG has chosen the mediums. I didn't see that one coming. ARG has chosen the medium tyres and is in the P1 position, so it could be a bit of a poker card there, to be fair. In all honesty. Short Marcus in P2 on the soft tyres, Grunfeld in the Alfa Romeo P3, RR3 Chartman, mediums P4, that's a very good position to be having, Chartman. Never Rapture Mercedes, mediums. Got penalty points, got a drive-through penalty for ARG. So he's going to have to serve that within 3 laps when the safety car does go in. So we'll have to serve that, so that's going to pop him right down the grid, although he's on the mediums. He's not done himself any favours whatsoever there. We've got Grunfeld with a 5-second penalty. They're the only penalties to report at this moment in time. So I'd be looking down towards Chuckle Brothers 2-lap-old softs. Now they're going to be very pacey, so they're going to probably be taking Jovan, Navi Rapture, and they're going to be hunting down Sharpman for that P4 spot. We'll sit on board with Grunfeld in the Alfa Romeo on P3. ARG has gone. Trying to suck a bit of aerodynamics off the back of Marcus Short. Keep it nice and clean, gentlemen. Oh, there's a Ferrari in the wall. Russell is out. Hopefully it won't bring the safety car. We've got another spinner at the back, and Alpha Tauri has just spun at the back there. Not sure who that was. Believe it was Simon Jr. Well, a lot of thrills and spills going on here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of thrills and spills. And Mr. GFX lad is up to P7 in that McLaren with the high tyres. Hard tyres on. I apologise for my mouth not working with my brain. Chuckle Brothers just in front of them, and we've got Grunfeld, who is 0.2 a second right behind these Williams. ARG really needs to be letting his teammate pass right now, because he isn't gaining anything. He needs to let his teammate go and let him get on with the race. Marcus Short will be absolutely busting to get past here. We'll sit on board with Marcus. He really needs to be getting past. He's got purple sector 1, 2 and 3. ARG does not need to be holding him up. He is his teammate. He needs to move over and let him go. Do not impede him, please do not impede him. Oh, jeepers creepers. Marcus has got past ARG. Grunfeld has got past ARG. Navi Rapture is the next man down the road. Chartman is hunting these guys down. Chuckle Brothers are on the back of Chartman, just taking it a little bit wide. Mr. GFX lad is also sniffing around the back end of these cars. Just taking his time. On the hard tyres, don't forget. So it's, oh dear me, oh dear me. Oh, NUFC Irvine is, he's just crashed out on purpose. For some bizarre reason, I don't know why. It's going to bring a safety car out because he's in the middle of the track. Right, well, that was well noted. For some reason, I don't know why that's happened. Like I said, the safety car is out. I don't know what happened to NUFC Irvine, but he just seemed to drive it straight in the wall. Not sure why. Frustration, whatever, I'm not sure. Puts Mr. GFX Lad up into P5 on the hard tyres. 3-lap old hard tyres, so he can go for a long time on those and maybe do a soft tyre stint at the end. Gronfeldt's on the softs, Marcus on the softs. Never Rapture on the mediums, Chartman on the mediums. Penalties, Jason's got 3 seconds, he just needs to just keep his head and just keep within those track limits. ARG has yet got another drive-through penalty under the safety car, needs to slow down on that side of things. Chuckle Brothers have no penalties. Bumpercar Ben 3. Gronfeldt's got 5 seconds penalty in P2, but he is on the soft tyres as well. So within the 16 people, we've got 2 retirements right now. NUFC Irvine and Russell. Hard tyres, we've got Chuckle Brothers, we've got ARG, who has got a drive-through by ARG. Jason also on the hard tyres, going for that long run, then probably will go in the softs with a push at the end of the race within 9 or 10 laps, I would think, because that would be the sensible thing to do. Jim Bob there in P9 in that there Alpha Tauri. T2 just behind him, both on the exact same old tyres. Amagoon has gone on the hards, Gronfeld is on the mediums, Jovan's gone on the softs, Simon Jr. is on 2-lap old mediums, just trying to catch up the back of the pack so he doesn't get left behind. ARG is going to be out of that 7th spot, right probably to the back of the grid with that drive through again. Just needs to be watching that delta time on his screen, make sure he's not impeding it at all. Some little details that can win and lose you a race. He was in a very good position in P2. Just ignored that delta, just lapse in concentration, and you're right down the grid. It's no good. I will also be doing driver of the day on approximately lap 30 as well, so we'll be getting the votes in for that. If nobody votes, I will be choosing my very own driver of the day. But I would very much like your input to help me choose a driver of the day. The computer will pick one, but we will pick our own as well, because we don't always agree with the system. So, away we go. We are off racing again. Short Marcus in the lead. Navin Rapture P2 in the Mercedes-Benz. Chartman on hot on his heels. Oh my word, there's going to be a 3 wide down into the first corner. GFX Lad, Bumpercar Ben and Chartman. We'll sit on board with Jason and see what's going on. I'm trying to steer my own wheel for him here. Hopefully there's no wheel tangling going on here. He just gets past. That's very nice work by Jason Simpson. Up into P4 in that McLaren. He's done very well there. Brings it round nicely. He's on the back of that Red Bull right now. Got a little bit wide, that Red Bull. Jason has got an opportunity now just to get a bit closer to that Red Bull. He's very good on the chicane. Just takes it very, very nicely. He's on the back end all over the gearbox of this Red Bull of Bumpercar Ben. Navi Rapture's just up in front of them. Short Marks has pulled a 2-second gap already. Sharkman's, he's dropping back. Chuckle Brothers are coming up on the back of there. Jim Bob and Amaguna exchange places. Amaguna's looking at the back of Jim Bob again once more. We've got a 3-car race back here, 6, 7 and 8. Chuckle Brothers, Jim Bob and Amaguna all looking very, very pacey. Up the grid, Jason's just keeping that slipstream on the back of Bumper Car Ben. He is on the hard tyre, don't forget, so he's going to be a little slower, unfortunately, but he will be able to go longer as long as he can keep in that slipstream. Jim Bob all on the back of the Chuckle Brothers. Then we've got Gronfeld coming to join the party as well. Amaguna right on the back of Gronfeld. This is an absolute fantastic race, ladies and gentlemen. Navi Rapture 1.6 seconds. He's brought that time down ever so good on the back of Short Marcus, trying to push that Mercedes onto the back of the Williams. He is keeping his head. Oh, he's got a little bit of a wiggle, and that's going to lose him a couple of tenths right there. We've got to change. Jim Bob and Sharpman have exchanged places. Jim Bob's done Sharpman. Oh dear me, that was not very nice Gronfeld on Sharpman there. I've seen that. That wasn't a very good move, to be honest. That was a little bit naughty. You can't be barging people out the way like that. And we've got Gamaguna all over the back of Sharpman as well. Just try to keep my eyes on the Delta to see what action I can actually bring you right here. Got 3 cars going down the home straight. 8, 9 and 10. Amaguna's making the move on Sharpman now. Benjamin 4454 just sneaks down the inside of Sharpman as well. Sharpman just needs to keep his head, get some of that electricity used in that vehicle. Not push too hard, don't compromise your race, just take it nice and easy. Jason will sit on board with him, is not very far behind this Red Bull at all. Look at this interval. Now we've got Jason who's 3/10 of a second behind Bumper Car Ben. We've got Bumper Car Ben 4/10 of a second behind Navi Rapture. We've got Gronfeld 7/10 of a second behind Jim Bob. This is very, very, very exciting racing, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting racing. It's very good to watch. Just sit on the back with Jason right now. Bumper Car Ben 4/10. 4/10 between him and JFX Lad as well. Need to get that traction down. We've got DRS. Just jump up. Navi Rapture has no DRS. We're going to get another DRS done straight after this. Lock up from Bumper Car Ben. Give Jason that little bit of encouragement just to push that little bit harder. And I'm still trying to steer the steering wheel for him. I need to get my hands off that. This is very, very good racing. Marcus Short is 1.8 seconds up on Navi Rapture. Some lockups still coming from Navi Rapture as well. Bumper Car Ben's getting encouragement from that. Jason's getting encouragement from that. Chuckle Brothers 1.8 behind Jason. Jim Bob 1.4 seconds behind those guys. Gronfeld 0.3 of a second behind Jim Bob. This is so close. Amaguna 0.8 seconds behind them. This is going to be amazing. Simon Jr. 0.4 of a second behind Chartman. There's so much going on, ladies and gentlemen. So much going on. Simon Jr. is taking the inside line. He's going to try and make it stick. Just can't make that stick. There's just not enough room to get his car through there. We've got Bumper Car Ben and Mr. JFX Lad. What's happened here? Mr. GFX Lad's gone up to P3, Bumper Car Ben P2. Oh, Marcus Short must have gone into the pits, I presume. Yes, he has. He's got P1 Navi Rapture, Bumper Car Ben P2, Jason P3. Let's have a look at these tyres. Jason's looking very pacey on these hard tyres, my add. Very pacey indeed. Just needs to keep his concentration. Bumper car Ben is absolutely pushing this Mercedes round the track. He really is in that Red Bull. It's like Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton all over again. Jason's just sitting by and watching the world go by. Chuckle Brothers are 1.3 behind Jason Simpson right now, Mr. GFX lad. Gronfeld is coming up on the back of Chuckle Brothers as well. Jason just needs to keep it cool. Navi Rapture runs a little bit wide. Just get that nice wide line, get that foot down, and away you go, that's right. Gets that DRS. Saving his ERS, he's got 54% battery. The Red Bull has got 1% battery. So the McLaren is probably the best of the three out of this group for the battery saving. Short Marks has come out in P10 in that Williams, and he's come out on the hard tyres, so he's going to the end of the race on those. The Chuckle Brothers coming up on the back of Jason. 1.2 seconds behind, 1.1 second. They are gaining on the hard tyres, but the battle in front of Jason is so frustrating because he wants to be past those cars. He needs to be past those cars because he knows if he clears those cars he's going to get a lot faster. He just needs to keep within those track limits. Just keep his concentration, keeping that slipstream, keeping that DRS, and let them drag you round the track. And the lockups from both the cars in front of them there as well. Chuckle Brothers are gaining thick and fast. 0.8 of a second. They're going to get DRS on Jason now. Gronfeld's going to get DRS on those. Armaguna's going to get DRS on those. Holy smokes, this is absolutely crazy. There's absolutely madness going up in the front. Top 6 players. It's absolutely anybody's game right now. This is absolutely brilliant racing. Very clean indeed. What we're looking at for penalties here. Jason 3 seconds. Bumper car Ben 3 seconds. Navi Rapture's got no seconds. Tyres, 13 laps old Navi Rapture. 11 laps old Bumper car Ben. 11 laps old Mr. GFX lad, but he is on the hard tyres, so they will last longer. So it's looking very good for Jason. Indeed. Lap 14 of 35. Jim Bob has got a 3 second penalty down there in P11. Let's take a look a bit further down the grid. Let's see what's going on. Chuckle Brothers are 0.7 of a second. I want to go down the grid, but I can't leave this top 4 because it's absolutely phenomenal racing. This Red Bull is giving absolutely everything from Bumper Car Ben, but he just can't seem to get past this Mercedes. Jason's having the same issue with the Red Bull. Oh, he's just tried taking him down the inside, but it's not to be. Oh, it's just pushing him a little bit. Oh, Jason's trying for the outside on them all. Oh my, this is a brave move. It's a very brave move. There's not a lot of room there, Jason. Holy smokes, mate. That is some brave racing, my friend. Very brave racing. Gutsy move. Gutsy move. Could have paid off. It could have paid off. Let's take a look a bit further. Simon Jr. on Benjamin 4454. Coming round to that sausage curb, that horrible sausage curb. Jesus, these top 3 are absolutely phenomenal. We are absolutely going at it. Hammer and tongue. Jesus Christ. Wow, this is so amazing to watch, it really is. The respect that these guys have got for each other is second to none. It really is. Coming down onto that straight now. Foot down. DRS wide open. ERS wide open. Fuel wide open. Absolutely unbelievable. Bumper car bet. Oh, got a little bit of nudge on Jason there. Who was that? Chuckle Brothers nudge in the back of Jason. Probably not meant, because these guys are good racers. They just give them a little bit of a nudge. They probably outbrake themselves. Just put Jason back 4 tenths, 5 tenths maybe. Amaguna, 3-second penalty. Short Marks in P8. He is the league leader at the moment. Ooh, Jason, mate, that was interesting. Very well done to avoid that one.
Bumper Car Benz lights up to his name every week.
I don't know who said that in my ear.
Fucking bumper car.
Tom Humphries, Bumper Car Ben. Must have, what did he do, T2? Is he badged over the track? What's going on? Tell me, speak to me. Right, so we've got Bumper Car Ben in P1. Mr. GFX lad is coming up on the back of him on the hard tyres. We've got Chuckle Brothers. Amaguna side by side with Mr. GFX lad. Oh, God. Ooh. Keep that front wing, Jason. Keep that front wing. Amaguna has got a 3-second penalty as well, mate, so don't be worried. Amaguna's tyres are 5 laps younger than yours. Oh, you've got... Oh, mate, sausage curb. Oh, shit. Sausage curb. Just keep it cool, mate. Chuckle Brothers have crashed out, unfortunately. Chuckle Brothers have crashed out, unfortunately, which is not good. Feel sorry for those guys. They try so hard every week, week in, week out. Don't know what's claimed them there. I really don't know what's claimed them there. Benjamin 4454 has got another penalty as well. Benjamin 4454 is going into the pits with a damaged front wing.
It would take me ages to explain.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know how to race close. Shame as his pastimes have improved a great deal too.
Thank you for that information, mate. So we're going to see who else we have got close. We've got Gronfelt down there on the back of our R3 Chartman as well. Mr. GFX will have that mistake, isn't still looking too bad. He's got a 3-second penalty, but is in P3 and is 4.5 seconds in front of Short Marcus. And the tyres, Bumper Car Ben will have to pit again on those mediums because they really will not last till the end at all. So Mr. GFX lad, if he can keep these hard tyres going, should be on for a podium. Jim Bob on the back of Navi Rapture has made that move. Has he made it stick? Navi Rapture is giving it big beans, looking to come back on Jim Bob on his very, very younger tyres by 8 laps younger. I've got some guys in the chat with me now, the Chuckle Brothers. Tell me what's going on, guys. How's it going, boys? Never. Did you put it in the wall, did you? Anyway, I've invited you in, boys, so you're more than welcome to commentate with the last, what we got, 19:35, last half of the race, really, boys. Hopefully you're still in the settings where you can view the cars with me as well. Yep, so you peel your eyes and see what's going on, guys, and input a bit of commentary with me. Yeah, I was very unlucky, guys. I seen Jason there, and I seen you guys. I just didn't know what happened to you. I was on the ball with Jason, and next thing I know, you guys are out of the race. Amagoon is currently in first position on 12-lap old hards. Mr. GFX lad is chasing him down on 17-lap old hards. Short Marcus is on the hard 7-lap olds, bringing up some good times as well. Jim Bob's on the hards. He's another very fast driver in this league. And then we've got the best of the rest underneath there, guys. It's a little bit spaced out now. Earlier on it wasn't when you guys were racing. I mean, everyone was that close together. I couldn't sit on board with anyone apart from the front three because they're absolutely amazing. I mean, Jason's had a spin, but if he never had that spin, he would be miles in front by now, to be honest with you. Short Mark has brought it down to under 3 seconds on the back of GFX lad, but his tyres are half the laps old of Jason's. Bumper car bends on the mediums. He's probably looking pretty pacey as well. Amagoon on the hard 13-lap old hards. Jason's taking time out of him left, right and centre as well. You go down and sit on board with Gronfeld and tell me what's going on there, guys. That's pretty close. That's 1.1 seconds difference. You set that telemetry up on that full map, you'll be able to see who's close and who's not. Down onto Gronfeld myself on the back of Navi Rapture's got a little bit wide, coming up around the back on that sausage curve, which is very dangerous, as we all know. It catches everybody out, it really does. Position change, 7 positions up. Mr. GFX lads up 5 positions. Jason, the joint league owner and myself, he's doing very well. Jim Bob's up 4, Navi Rapture up 5, Chartman's up 6. .118.1 is the fastest lap, gentlemen, so get your boots down to the floor. Has he made that move stick? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Made that move stick on that Mercedes in that Alfa Romeo. Oh, Mr. GFX lad, unfortunately, it's had another little spin. Might compromise his podium position, unfortunately. Them hard tyres are a little bit difficult to keep a hold of.
With this league. Some people in here are an absolute joke.
God. Tyres are too hot, Jason. You need to cool them down, mate. Yeah, your car's just not handling, mate. Oh, shit. He's doing so well as well. He's doing so well. Jump in, get the softs on and go for it, mate. That's all I'd suggest for you, Jason, to be honest. Having such a good race as well. Having such a good race. He was right up there with the best of the rest. He really was. You know yourself, when you spin off your tyres, you just go all to shit. And then once they've gone, they've gone. You can't get them back. They're a flipping nightmare. They just burn up. Come in, put the softs on. Just give it big beans. That's what he needs to do. Navi Rapture is 1.8 off of Gronfeld. Gronfeld's down the road now. Short Marcus is 11 seconds off of Armour Gooner. His tyres are 15. Marcus's tyres are 5 laps younger, but it's going to take some catching up to get to him there. I mean, with Jason's pace on them softs, it should feel like it's on rails. So hopefully he can make up a good few positions on those tyres. I think Jason will get the fastest lap, I would say, for sure. If he goes on those softs now, there's no doubt in my mind he will get the fastest lap. Short Marks has brought that gap down to 10.8 seconds on Armour Gooner with 5 lap younger hard tyres. Bumper Car Ben is on the 3 lap old mediums at this moment in time. Jim Bob on the 14 lap old. Let's have a look at these penalty times. So everybody's on 3 seconds, 6 seconds for Jason, 5 seconds for Chartman. It's not bad at all, not bad at all. He gets his soft fired up fast enough. He should be up there in no time at all. I mean, that time's just absolutely dropping like a stone at the minute. He has got the talent, he has got the pace. He's got some recovery to do, but he can do it. He can do it. Short Marks has brought it down to 10.3 seconds now, pushing as hard as he can. He's got no penalties. Armour Gooner's got 3 seconds penalties. Yep. He hasn't half. Well, jeepers creepers, he hasn't half brought that back really fast, haven't he? It was 7 seconds last time I looked. ARG's going to let him go. Very nice, very nice. He's only got 13 seconds until Benjamin, and he has got 10 laps to do it in. And Navi Rapture's not much further down the road than that, to be honest, nor is Gronfeld. So he could still end up in the top 5 if he gives it some. He's got purple. He's got fastest lap there. Mr. GFX landed 17.8. Very nice lap, Mr. Stimson. Very nice lap indeed. Keep it going. Keep it constant. Let's go. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. There's not that many close battles to be commentated on, guys, unfortunately. This is the bore of the commentator, I'm afraid. Whether this spaced out, there's not a lot you can watch with the action type of thing. Just got to commentate on the penalties and the tyres and the stops at this moment in time. Armour Gooner's 18 lap old hards going to be feeling the pressure very shortly, I would think. Short Marcus is 10.5 seconds behind him on the hards also, but 13 lap old, 5 lap difference. Bumper Car Ben doesn't seem to be gaining or losing any time on him. He's managing to keep the pace. Gronfeld's 2.5 seconds behind Jim Bob. That's probably about the closest race battle we've got at this moment in time, unfortunately. But Jason is absolutely destroying this time upon Benjamin 4454. He's going to be on him in no time at all at this rate. He's absolutely eating that time like nobody's business. Down to under 4 seconds already in about 4 corners. Flick it round to the left, that's it. He's absolutely eating this time up like you wouldn't believe. Very good racing. Holy shit, mate, that is some pace he's got on them soft tyres. It really is phenomenal. It really is. It's one of his favourite tracks as well, would you believe? He's just gained 1.5 seconds in about 6 corners. which is absolutely some going. It really is. That's a perfect corner. That perfect, very nice. It's got it down to 2.1 seconds on the back of that Red Bull. Still eating that time away now. .8 seconds now. Marcus Short's brought it down to 9.6 at the top of the grid. He needs another 6.6 of a second, another 6 seconds to get that for his P1. 7 laps. Gronfeld at 1.6 seconds of Jim Bob, yeah, that's right, yeah. 1.5 seconds. Mr. GFX lad is in 6/10 of Benjamin now. So we shall watch this going round the second to last corner. Coming around the second to last corner now, this home straight should be the move Jason's going to make on this Red Bull. The Red Bull is on the medium, 8 lap olds. Jason's on 3 lap old softs. He's made way from him. Hat off to him. He's given him way, which is very good sportsmanship indeed. He knows he's faster than him. He's going to let him go. He needs to keep within 3 seconds of Jason, though. That's the thing he needs to be looking at right now. But Jason's managed to bring it back up to P7. Needs to eat that time into Navi Rapture. And another 6 laps of racing to go, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. We've got Gronfeld on the back of Jim Bob, which is another one of the closest battles we've got going on the grid at the moment in time. Oh, Jason's got another 3 seconds penalty, unfortunately for him. Just watching Gronfeld 1.3 seconds behind Jim Bob. Jim Bob seems to be keeping that gap very nice indeed. Wouldn't expect any less from him. Got it nearly to under a second now as Gronfeld in that Alfa Romeo. Jim Bob takes it a little bit wide on that corner, kicks a bit of dust up. Gronfeld takes full advantage of that, gets it down to 7/10 of a second now. He's just forcing a little bit of mistake out of Jim Bob here, which is not like Jim Bob at all. It's normally very consistent indeed. He is on the hard tyres. Gronfeld is on the mediums, but we've got 19 lap old hards and we've got 11 lap old mediums, which are going to be pretty much similar, I would think, at this stage of the Grand Prix. Jim Bob again a little bit wide. That's going to give Gronfeld a lot of encouragement to come up on the back of there. He's got the DRS on the back of that Alpha Tauri. Got the DRS again in the second DRS zone. 0.3 of a second, so he's all over the back of the gearbox of this Alpha Tauri right now. Got a yellow flag in safety car. We have got a safety car. Benjamin is out of the race. I don't know what's gone on there. Let's try to look on the camera view and see what's happened. I can't see what's happened to him exactly. Bumper car Ben has got a drive-through penalty as well. So that's going to bring it into the mix also. He's got to serve that within 3 laps after the safety car has gone in. He cannot serve a drive-through under the safety car. Amaguna's got a 5-second penalty. That's going to bring Marcus Short back into the trick. This is getting very exciting, ladies and gentlemen, towards the end. Amaguna has been speeding in the pit lane. So that's what's giving him that extra 5 seconds penalty there. Short Marcus will be over the moon with that, because that does put him in a very predominant position to go up into the pole position place. But Short Marcus has also made a pit stop and has come out on those softs, so he's going to be very, very fiery and very racy. Mr. JFX lad, is he going to come in for a brand new set of softs just to finish the race off or not? Yes, he does seem to be coming into the pits. He's going to put a new set of soft tyres on. Would be the only thing I would think he would be doing. He needs to slow it down. There we go. In P7. Get followed up on that safety car, and this is going to be a very exciting last 3 laps after the safety car, I would think. So I did say I would do driver of the day on lap 30, but I've got that excited. I've gone to lap 31. Oh, me either. But I wasn't driving, so I can't be blamed for that this week. Oh, Jesus, there's that many good drivers. Who do I choose? Who do I choose? I mean, for all his thrills and spills and all such as that, let's take a look. I mean, I can't even decide, to be honest. Who would I pick? I'd probably have to cut it between Jason and Amaguna, to be honest. I'd have to pick one of those two guys. Amaguna's up 7 positions. Jason's exactly where he was before. But he did spin and he has kept his head down. I'm going to go with Jason, to be honest, because he has kept his head down and he has got his car back up on that. And he's on the soft, so he could probably get a podium on these soft tyres, to be honest. He has. But he has kept it. And although he's spun, he's kept his head in the game, and he's got back up that position board. So we shall see what happens after this restart. Tyres. Bump car Ben on 11 lap old mediums in P2. He should literally get eaten alive. Short Marcus softs. Jim Bob softs 0 laps, both of them. Navi Rapture 14 lap old hards will get eaten alive. Gronfelt, Mr. JFX lad. I'll make a little bet with you guys. Jason P3. I'm going for Jason P3 in the last 3 laps. I think it's possible. Definitely possible if you look at the grid. If you look at that grid and the tyres that people are on, it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? The penalty's there as well. Bumper car Ben's got a drive through, so he will get disqualified, so you can take him out of the equation straight away. Yep. Well, that's P1 and P2 out the window, isn't it? So it's Short Marcus, Jim Bob. Short Marcus, Jim Bob and Jason. That's what I'm going for. P1, 2 and 3. Definitely. With that data in front of us. Without a doubt. And it's going to be a 2-lap race as well, because the safety car still is not in on lap 33. So it will be coming in on lap 34. So you've got lap 34 and lap 35, gentlemen, to get the moves done that you need to do. Need to get those tyres warmed up, gentlemen. Make sure they're nice and warm for the restart. Make sure you get plenty of fuel, plenty of ERS, which everybody's got full ERS because it's been harvesting all the way through the safety car. ARG is behind Jason on the soft tyres. Medium tyres for Jovan, T2 the B2 on the mediums. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap. We're going to be setting off with Amagoon with an 8-second penalty. Bumper car Ben will have to come straight in within 3 laps. Well, he'll have to come in the next lap. Otherwise, he will be disqualified for the end of the race. Away we go. Away we go. Got a little bit of jiggery pokery going up the front with Short Marcus and Bumper Car Ben. Bumper Car Ben's taking it far too wide. He's well off the track. Navi Rapture is on them. Hard tyres, don't forget. 16 lap old hard tyres at that. Jason is absolutely flying up behind here. It's the second to last lap. Very, very pacey indeed on those softs in that McLaren. Very pacey indeed. Bumper Car Ben's just ahead of him. Bumper Car Ben's all over the place. He's overtook him. He's taken him out. That was not intentional at all. That was just pretty much a racing incident. Jason's going to take this P3 down the straight, surely to goodness. Yeah, there's no DRS. There probably isn't going to be any DRS. This is the last lap. Nice move by Jason down the inside. Just gives it a little bit too much, but he has managed to keep that move stuck. Moves him up into P4. On the penalties, hopefully he can get enough seconds back on his penalties to get him up onto that podium position. Jim Bob has a 3-second penalty there. So that was Jim Bob just 6 seconds penalties now. That's going to surely put Marcus on the first step of the podium. Amaguna is coming over the finish line in P1. Changes to Marcus Short, Amaguna, Jim Bob. Mr. GFX lad comes home in 4th position. Very well raced. Driver of the day for me, Mr. GFX lad coming all the way from the back. Marcus Short, fantastic as well, as always. Superb race. Amaguna gets driver of the day on the system. Really well done, guys. Really well done. Very well raced. Superb. Chuckle Brothers, thank you very much for joining me for the last half of the race with your input. Much appreciated. And I shall hope to stream with you guys again. Goodbye for now.